volume down. Art rants, bad opinions grew. Time to gather round. Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams. Toxic cures, I'll make sure you turn your volume down.
That's me.
Art rants, bad opinions grew. Time to gather round. Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
No unions.
Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Hey yo, welcome back crew, prepare for peak content. Biggest little guy throwing down with no nonsense. Northerly neighbor known for nixing naysayers. Skills are passable levels, shame all the fake gamers. Pour the maple syrup and get New Jersey like a hoser bud. Disrespect Digimon the debt, so we paid in blood. Great big eagle with a hobbit height compared to Matt. The tallest man the chat's ever seen, come on.
Toxic cures, I'll make sure you turn your volume down.
Better turn it down.
Art rants, bad opinions grew. Time to gather round.
Buddy, shut up.
Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
Dang.
Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Pineapple's a crime if you're talking about fruit. Beat you down like you got stuffed in a Pikachu suit. Words are hard, doesn't phase a streamer much. Choice language, but is it German or Dutch? I don't know. Buried in the dregs as the chaos begins. Get on the hype train, something goes wrong. Bad Wilkins, yellow from the floor is a common routine. While the streamers getting cheesed like a whole plate of poutine. Go!
Toxic cures, I'll make sure you turn your volume down.
Little loud.
Art rants, bad opinions grew. Time to gather round.
Time to tune in.
Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Break it down.
WAZY on the mic like a verbal assassin. I can't read that name, and you know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, broadcast all the streams from coast to coast. Got the skills and thrills, and they can't deny. I'm 5 apples tall, I'm just a little guy. Flashes on the screen, so you better not squint. Toxic top tier, but nowhere near mint. Yo.
Toxic cures, I'll make sure you turn your volume down. Art rants, bad opinions grew. Time to gather round. Dinkies everywhere. don't
No!
panic, post memes.
No, God, no!
All the toxic
No!
toxic cures.
Hello, crew. Welcome to stream today. I would like to announce to you what just happened right as I was starting stream. A little fucking chaotic Aztec gifted me a game on Steam. The game was called Peak. And there's a reason I've been fucking avoiding that game, Aztec! There's a reason! There's a fucking reason! I have not been anywhere near Peak! Okay? There's a serious reason why I avoid that fucking game! But I guess we'll be playing it next week or some shit. I don't know. Fuck, I guess. I don't know. Fuck you, Aztec. Thank you for a game, you stupid bastard. Anyway, the rest of you dehydrated fucks, you're alright by me. How are you guys doing? Enjoy your Crew of the Year potato. Can you tell us the reason? Because it will make me so angry. The reason is that Peak will make me so fucking angry. Anyway, we're playing King of the Castle today because I missed it, actually, when we played it for Crew Summer Games. I was like, yo, actually, this game was fun, and I did enjoy it. So, I thought, you know, I wanted a chill day, and I decided, I hope you like the message I added. I didn't even read that part. I just got a notification in my email. Anyway. I was hoping for a nice chill day today, Aztec. You bastard. You fucking bastard. I was hoping that, like, I would just sit here and actually play horse games in the background while you guys were all doing stuff, but I guess I gotta fucking pay attention now, because you guys are up to shit. Anyway. More on that later when I feel more confident telling my stupid secrets in my head to you guys. But I don't think you guys know about this a lot, but you guys are like, you guys live in my head. And like I'm like, these are my little guys, and you guys are like in a little snow globe, and I like wiggle that snow globe from time to time, and you guys just, I know you're people of your own individuals, but in my head I'm like, no, these are my worms, and I put them in a snow globe, and I go and I wiggle it a lot. You gifted it to Matt. You want to cause a divorce? You want a divorce on live stream? But I put you guys in there anyway. Fuck it. I'll tell you guys a little secret about what's in my head while you guys are joining in and deciding how you will kill me, and throw me in the river this day. Oh, hey Pog, welcome to the crew. I'm WAZY. Anyway, as I was telling crew, I will continue to tell you guys. I put you in a snow globe and I wiggle it around a lot, and like I've been playing a lot of the stupid horse game, and the horse game, as you know, is based off real horses, and the real horse, and they have little comics sometimes. They're just like a one panel little comic that comes up on the loading screen sometimes, and it's like, this is a silly little comic about these horses, and they gave them all a personality and stuff, and like I'm in my head, I'm like, why can I not do Crew Masume, which would be if I made Crew into anime girls, which is like exactly what I know what Pinky wants, so that's why I don't want to do it, is because I don't want to give in to Pinky's demands. But in my head, I want to make you guys cute little anime girls, and make one panel comics of you guys, just because I think that would be fun. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We got a bitch to throw in the river, aka me, Queen Seraphina the Third. That's right, motherfuckers. I've won so many times. Anyway, let me welcome you all in this stream, and then we'll jump right in. If you haven't joined yet, it's fine. You can join at any point in time. Anyway, ahem. Hello Ace, hello Pinky, hello Bitsplay, hello Ryura, hello McWiggles, hello Danny, hello Phoenix Wolf, hello I said McWiggles, hello Aztec, hello Kakashi Lover, hello, is that everybody? Hello Danny, I said Phoenix Wolf, I said Ace, hello Dino Ruria, hello, I think that's everybody. Hello Pog, because you're new and I did say hi to everybody yet. Hi Pog, hi Dumpling, hi Pinky, I said Pinky was first. Well, that's it. That's everybody. Cool. Oh, hi, Sour Lad. And of course, hello, lurkers. Please enjoy your lurk time. Anyway. No, Kakashi, don't try to organize a ruling. I will wait. It's my birthday on Saturday. Saturday is my legit actual birthday. You guys gotta let me win because it's my birthday. So, like, it would be nice. I want Crew Masume. Well, I've decided to make it a goal on the birthday subathon. So, it's a big goal, though. I want to do it, but I also don't want it. I want to be a pretty anime girl. I want to make all of you pretty anime girls with one-panel things. Okay, I'll tell you guys what started it off. Was, there's one panel comic where the MILF horse, which I really like, is driving a car, and the other one's like, I'm so excited to be in your car, and the MILF is like, buckle your seatbelt, and all I could think of was Ryura as a cute little anime girl going, are you ready for a drive? And somebody going, watch out, curbs. Anyway, that's my stupid thing. Anyway, I'm Jim, by the way. Hello, Jim! Welcome to stream. I'm WAZY. Please turn down your volume, because I'm gonna be loud as fuck. So today we will bring stability up to 10 every 2 minutes. Yes, happy almost birthday. You've won too much. You're getting too full of yourself. We need to keep you humble. By the way, I'll be RPing in chat just to let you know. Oh, good. Pog, I really enjoy that. Pog, we don't have a representation for you, but just so you know, if you stay by till the end of the stream, we always do memes of each other. We are a very close-knit community, and we will make memes of each other, so you might appear in a meme, but since you don't have a worm representation of yourself yet, we'll figure something out. But if you stay to the end, there will be memes. Anyway, it's fun. MILF, I heard someone talking about MILFs. Hi, Wilkins, I'm talking about the horse MILF. Do everyone is a pretty anime girl except Pinky. Make Pinky an actual horse. I wasn't even going to be making burgers soon. You do that, Dirt Bones. I'm proud of you. Good job. You make the... I love burgers. Anyway, I'm going to get thrown in the lake. Enough dicking around. Hi, Lava Planet. Welcome to stream. I'm WAZY. I'm going in the lake. All right. Waterproof clothes. Everybody knows how this works. If you've never played this game with us before, you vote on what you want. And you know what? I'm going to be a bitch today. No, I won't. I'll let you have your fun. I'll let you throw me in the river. I was gonna ban it, but I'll let you guys have your fun. Carry on. What you do is on your thing, you vote on what you want, and usually everybody votes to throw me in the river, as you can see. Kakashi has set me free, so now I can say skibbity. God damn it, Wilkins. How does the coast have the highest military? Because last time I was a war god and I left myself actually in pretty good shape. I attacked the Armenians because I can, and I would. Is that what they're called? I feel like Armenians is a real thing. I don't know. I attacked some other country because I'm good at my job. Anyway, here I go into the lake. Burgers are nice, especially the Canadian McDonald's maple barbecue bacon burger. We don't have that, Daddy! That's not a real burger in Canada! Into the river, same as it ever was. Hello, Ozzy. Hello, crew. Hi, Ballistic! Welcome to stream. I'm now so stable. And so it begins. You guys will try to ruin my life. The Armenian genocide. Sadly, I can't stay here too long as it's 1 a.m. and I need EPs. I know that, Lava. I know you need EPs, but I will see you when I stream late, which will be early for you. But McDonald's says it is. It never happened. Armenians, Armageddons, Ottoman Empire knockoffs. Also, the angry mad eyebrows are still there. Oh shit, the angry mad eyebrows are there! I was so determined to turn those off yesterday, and then I didn't. My goal to get authority as low as possible. Stop trying to make a mutiny. All right, path to victory. This is my path to victory. I get to choose. Okay. Okay. First things first, me. You know what? Hold on, let me look. I'm going to be the mother of a nation. I would like to be nation's MILF. I'm in my 30s now. I'm in my mid to late. I'm 30 to 40 years old. It's time for me to start being a MILF, I think. Anyway, we're on ads, so I'm going to fuck around until we're back from ads. But we're not doing mutiny today. All you need to know is I'm going for farming. I hope those bees from last time don't fuck me up. While we're on ads, I'll just kind of tell you guys what's going on with everything so that you guys know where you are and where you stand. Let me actually move the screen a little bit so it's easier for you guys to see. There we go. Let me tell you guys what's going on. Emo boys, as you know, you have a really high farming. You got a pretty good military. You're a little defiant, but we'll talk about that later. The grandees, the piss boys, as usual, have the faith the highest. A good amount of farming. Good. And the patricians, oily boys, you've got good farming and you've got a good military, and you know your faith is pretty low and your trade is dog shit. Along with the grandees, your trade is dog shit. But that was your own faults. Here are your friends. So in emo boys, we've got Jim, we've got Ace, and we've got Dirt Bones. You guys are all the emo boys. In the piss boys, we've got Aztec, we've got Dumpling, and we've got Kakashi. And then in our oily boys, we've got Sour Lad, we've got Dino Roria the Third. Don't forget, Dino Roria has been murdered every time we've played this game. So Dino Roria is here, Phoenix Wolf, and Donnie. And that's your guys' team. And we're off ads now, so now we can go back to the council introduction, where we will find out who is scheming against me. What did I pick? Don't worry about it. Anyway, Jim says, an honor to finally meet your acquaintance, your highness. I was dismayed to hear of your father's passing. Yeah, my father was fucking dope. He kicked ass. All right. Of the oily boys, we've got Donnie with, a pleasure, your esteemed highness. We hope to see the kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And in the south, we've got Kakashi Lover. May the ninth God bless your reign, your highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. No, man, I'm gonna be the MILF of farming. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's get corn. Corn MILF. Corn MILF. Has died in the epilogue twice. Is that what your father fought so hard for? What, me to be a MILF? I mean, probably. Anyway, end the season. It's time for you guys to vote for what you want. Let's see who's scheming. Sasa of Ace Valentine's dynasty, the infamous Eastern chess master, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not with a false queen. Seraphina wears the crown. How am I the false queen? My dad was literally a war tyrant. That's so rude. Anyway, this is emo boys only. You can choose whether to lower your own defiance by being a doppelganger. You can use intimidation to raise your stability. Or you can do an uprising by raising my treasury and giving me money. This is just for emo boys. So feel free to throw your vote in. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds just because I see Ace is the only one. It's going to be great. All right, looks like you guys are going to try to raise stability, which is kind of a good choice, I guess. All right. Voting is closed. Intimidation. You're going to try to intimidate? You can't intimidate me. I got corn. Corn and potatoes. The Count's plan is to hold the Queen hostage in her own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their schemes, the Counts must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Son of a bitch, that's bad for me. Oh, God. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, anyway, with the grandees, the piss boys. Torcado of the dumpling in a bag lineage, a charismatic politician mastermind stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. The grandees of the South will stain our honor. We must not allow this to go unanswered. Anyway, piss boys, your turn to vote. You can either do sorcery by raising authority. You can do subterfuge by lowering stability, which is opposite of the emo boys. Or you can do a witch hunt, which is have the highest faith. Please don't pick witch hunt. Please stop picking witch hunt. Please stop picking witch hunt. Fuck. Rio goes, hey, it's me on the side. It is. WAZY strategy is the same as Jake the Dogs in Card Wars. Hi, WAZY, long time no see. Hi, Balthazar, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Yakashi goes, no, I shall not. Oh, gee, I wonder what the grandees will pick. Anyway, witch hunt, highest faith. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital. The grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. I am so fucked. The queen is 5 bunnies in a trench coat. I am not. Anyway, heiress of Dino-Roria III's family. This is what you get for fucking stirring up those bees. Eccentric coastal tycoon scribbles on a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Seraphinus. Something must be done. All right, oily boys, you may raise your own trade with a monopoly. Which bad for you. You could conspiracy to lower the treasury and spend my money, or you can do corruption by lowering my authority. Those are your options. Please go ahead and vote. Pog says, of course those religious fools would go for what they see, anything related to their ninth god, and will listen to it. I bet ever the homeless person said he got a vision from that damned god that told them to jump off a cliff, they would do it in a heartbeat. You're so right, Pog. Pog, you should be on my team. WAZY's team. The Queen Seraphina the Thirdery. Let's get Queen Seraphina the Fourth, am I right? I'm good. I'm playing Marvel Rivals. That's good, Balthazar. I still suck at Marvel Rivals. Corruption. Well, this bony boy's gotta go. I have burgers to make. Good luck, Dirt Bones. Anyway, you guys have decided to lower authority. There you go, oily boys. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. At first, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. They're the only one who hasn't currently succeeded. Yes, I know I have no hair. I don't even have a spouse yet. I would like a reverse voting, please. I think every single time I've seen the coast, they've done this and it's never succeeded. Good. Good. It shan't again. Anyway, time for the honor guard. One evening, you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when the filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchambers, bold as brass. Hello, your Madge. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? Who the fuck are you? Oh, me? My name's Quackin' Tony, your Madge. Pleased to meet you. Listen, I got a bloody great idea for you. What if we tied a bunch of birds to a knight? I reckon you could field some aerial troops to totally dominate the battlefield. Before Quacking Tony can explain further, your marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. More penicillin? No, now we're trying to make drones. Your Majesty, I'm sorry we didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? No, just kick him out. I'm not tying a bunch of birds to Kakashi. My lord, if he got in here, clearly the ninth snickered allowed him in. To get in here, I wonder if he has to say... be much followed. Don't worry, Pog, Jim, we ain't following this kid. Vote, vote, vote. No, we're not voting, Dumpling. Thank you guys for not tying birds to me. Arms behind your back, scumbag. The pleasant is straight from the bedchambers, still babbling about bird nights. When the marshal returns, she looks grim. If one thing's clear from this mess, you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Okay, who wants to be... Okay, who am I kidding, you guys? I'm gonna pick the oily boys. We're gonna do the oily boys. Oh my god, I could do foreign mercenaries, but I shan't. Oily boys. Let's oil them boys up! Chances to corrupt us. But my lord, the knights are unrivaled when it comes to etiquette and combat. Yes, yes, my good Jim, but you have to see, they will be oily, and that pleases me mostly. Arrive, my oily gladiators! The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women are underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponries. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Ah, yes, oily boilies. All right. Anyway, enough of all that. Looks like the coast has got a bunch of shit. A petitioner from afar. I'm loving the vibe right now. Oh, I understand, my lord. Your horny knights. Your horny knights cannot come tend in the field that they can make a very good horny story. I will hire as much horny, oily boys as I wish. Anyway. Your Majesty, there's a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. Well, what the fuck does she want? You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Oriad. I have a proposition for you. Who are you exactly, and why you got so many fancy medals? I am but a humble ship's captain, once of great renown, but that was a long time ago. All right, well, tell me more about this proposition. 3 ships are docked in a harbor to the west. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. They're all yours in return for a small favor. What is that favor? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I could show your soldiers how to use the weapons and, of course, avoid any accidents. Oh no, she's hot. Kakashi or Kydra, you will not. Sorry, I'm so used to that being Kakashi. I'm so sorry, Kydra. I'm so used to Kakashi going, oh no, they're hot. I'm sorry, Kydra. Kydra, you shall not bone them. I like this story of WAZY marries her. That's a good deal to me. Call a vote. Let's call a vote. All right, peasants. Here's what we'll do. Provide safe harbor for Oriad in exchange for muskets. Protect Oriad's reject her offer and send her away, or confiscate the weapons and take her prisoner. I'm going to veto rejecting her. We are going to take this offer. That's not a white-haired man. Respect my choices. I'm so sorry, Kakashi. Anyway, you may now choose if we will protect her or we'll just steal her shit. Was he bisexual toxic here? I mean, maybe. All right, it looks like we're gonna help her. I hope she doesn't betray us. I hope this doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. It will. Everything in this game bites me in the ass. All right, we're gonna harbor a fugitive. Oriad and her weapons prove most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Yay! We've got so much military now! I should have been a military whore like my father. This is gonna be a bad time. No, this is fine. Remember, crew, if you haven't joined us yet, you can still join at the top. If you can join and join these friends and do crimes with them. Anyway, a new trend. Maybe she's angry of the Beemans. I mean, or an envoy of the Beemans. Oh man, I forgot the Beemans were still in play. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. Lord Patrician Sourlad is here to see you, Your Majesty. He wants to sell you a crab. Oh, fuck! Crab NFTs again! Son of a bitch! A what? It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crabs as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Let's fucking go, I love crabs. Very well, send him in. Sour Lad, stop trying to make crab NFTs. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you, these crabs will only go up in value. My lord, you must invest. Crew, how are we feeling? Do we wanna invest in Sour Lad's crabs? Who wants Sour Lad's crabs? My lord, you must invest. Christ, this is not gonna be like that time that you all started speaking in third person, is it? All right, crab NFTs. Let's buy a box of crab NFTs. Jesus Christ. All right. Counting out your gold, Lord Partition Sourlad assures you that you will not regret your purchase. Goddamn crab NFTs. All right, let's end the season. All right, time for an auction. Let me tell you guys what you got. The Counts have a library, which will bring up stability. The Counts also have a monument, which will bring up authority. The Grandees have a Grand Bazaar, which will bring up their trade, which they've got none. They've also got a stadium, which will down their military. The Patricians have an observatory that will lower their faith, and Patricians have a theater, which will lower authority. So, with that being said, Sour Lad with the most money, begin! Oh, hey, Wormrack, you're here. You can go ahead and join whenever you like. Let's go for knowledge, my fellow perps. Wait, Kydra's an emo kid? Oh god, Kydra is an emo kid. Alright. Gosh, she says, I have 100 money, I am poor. I have 1,000 money because fucking Sour Lad sold me a crab. Alright, currently the theater and the stadium are winning. Me running myself broke to get that Muppet Theater built.
Confirmed.
God damn it. Just spent 900 money on a theater. I have $50. But I did take your wife's money when we were gambling together last time, so that was pretty fun. Didn't we throw Miss XD in jail for saying that my wife owed her debts? I'll fucking do it again. Anyway. Congratulations, we have lowered authority with a theater and increased stability with a library. All right, a private exchange, industries collapsing, and finding a spouse. Well, I'm not going to worry about the industries collapsing for a minute. Let's go to spousery. Don't mind all that. All right. You know what? I'll take any. I'm not picky. Go find me a spousal. Stop striking me, crew. This is business. I'm gonna go to a private exchange. I'm sure the industry's collapsing will be its own problem later. Please marry me, mother. No, Kydra, that's weird. I will be marrying your child, maybe. What's the highest rank of the popcorn army? A colonel. Oh, I get it. It was a joke. Hi, Calico. Your delivery was terrible. What's the highest rank of a popcorn army? A colonel. Joke. There we go, Calico. Hi, Calico. Welcome. This is the one place I can't hit you with a car because the cars haven't been invented yet. Anyway, the Kurth captain that you allowed to stay in the capital, the one who has traded those weapons, she's been the cause of some concern. The nobles have complained that she has been rude and confrontational. She does not know royal etiquette after all. Worse, some suspect her of being a Kurth spy. Well, I'll have a word with her. You find Oriad pacing the halls, far from her assigned chambers. I heard you were fucking causing trouble. And where did you hear that? It doesn't matter. I just have a lot to ponder. Okay, listen. Stop agitating the nobles. They already want me dead. Okay? Stop it. She turns her nose up at you with a small scowl. Very well, you've made your point. Oriad storms off, her feet clacking loudly against a stone. You're sure this isn't over yet? I'm sure that's not going to be a problem later. The king's chariot cannot be stopped. I'm sure you're trade your soul to the Beemans for a car. No, she ran me over with a horse and buggy. Just let me ponder in the orb of pondering. All right, industry's collapsing. This is probably fine. Your Majesty, mass unemployment and unrest have risen in the south. Businesses are going bankrupt. Mills are shutting down. Well, they should have thought of that before becoming peasants. Anyway. People are calling it a Great Depression because it's making everybody miserable. Oh, here's Rose Meadow. Hey, Rose Meadow. Yes, my investments have gone up in smoke. It is the same for the other grandees. We must put a way to lift the South out of poverty. Oh, son of a bitch, you guys are making me unstable. The Great Depression twice in a row. My money. All right, guys. I cannot bail you out because I have no money. The bank, aka WAZY, cannot bail you out as I have no money. Anyway, I can provide jobs digging ditches and building roads, mass unemployment and easy fix turn them into soldiers, or I could tell the peasants to stop buying so much turnip toast. I am going to veto your turnip toasts because that seems bad for me. So you guys only get two choices. You get provide jobs, or you guys either can burn through the witches and burn through the ditches and burn in the back of my mass unemployment. Or you can be soldiers. Go to war or make some roads. Figure it out. Not the turnip toast. Okay, who needs defiance? Nobody needs defiance. Unfortunately, you all are at your goals right now, which sucks ass for me. I'm determined to win this. It is my birthday in 2 days, and I demand I win this. Provide jobs digging ditches and building roads. All right, that's what we're doing. And we failed. Your order of the unemployed common folks to the south start building roads, buildings, churches, anything to keep them occupied, developing some skills, and put their cash in pockets. However, the meddling grandees intervene, paying the peasants minuscule wages and pocketing the profits themselves. It ruins the whole enterprise. Uh-oh. This is... I'm in trouble.
Yeah!
Well, I'm no longer poor. Well, I'm sure that won't happen again. I love democracy. All right, well, I'm poor. And you guys aren't defiant against me. Yes, okay, yes, that seems right. All right, confirm the taxes. Give me your money. WAZY, what? What do you want from me? I'm poor. You guys got money.
Boo!
All right, anyway, I've got bounty hunters, eligible options, and something I can't read. Crab futures. Oh, that's bad. Let's look at my spousies first. I found 3 potential candidates. Yes, 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 I know. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's see the eligible candidates. All right. Here is the first person. This is Lorelei, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Kydra Not a Man's dynasty. I met her at a party once, but all she did was squeak out a hello and run off. Seemed nice enough, though. All right, I can marry Kydra's hot daughter. A very pious young lady. She's obsessed with her family's legacy. All right, okay, I like that. I like somebody who's willing to make my legacy go on. What's more legacy than being queen of my sham country? Don't you want sham country? From the coast, we have Basil, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Danny Estates. Here's Danny's son. He's got a reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness. It's rare along the coast. His interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. But to his credit, he gives a lot of it to charity. Oh, I actually like the sound of him, too. And finally, from the south, we have Sabino, the eldest son of Rose Meadows' lineage. See that scar? He got it in a duel. He's always challenging people over some slight. The only thing he cares for is faith, and which he places above all worldly concerns. He's got grand plans, by all accounts. He wants to change the world. All right, okay. It looks like a fuckboy. All right. I think I'm going to go with the counts on this one. Marry my son, he's a pretty chill guy. He does give to charity. However, Kydra's daughter doesn't talk to people. And I think I like that. I like not having to talk to people. Does anybody else have any reasons why or why not I should marry their children? Not gonna lie, my son sounds boring as hell. You're absolutely right, Rose Meadow. But my guy's pretty chill. But he likes money, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I lose a lot of money. Okay, but consider money. I do like money. She wears a bucket hat. My guy can fight. Marry Danny's daughter. Marry my daughter for lesbianism. But consider this. He can give you money. Money. Oh, man, I do like money, and I also like not talking to people. We've all agreed that Sabino sucks ass. Even Rose Meadows like my child sucks. I do like the lesbian. I do love lesbians, but also I like money. But he'll not like the fact that I can't make money. All right, well, let's... Both hate me right now. So it'll bring their defiance down, but it'll up my stability, which they want. Was he losing money, especially in the last round where the spouse blew the royal? Yeah, actually, I don't want to go into his business debts. Actually, yeah. I don't want to get caught into business debts. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah. I made my decision. All right. I'm not getting into business debts. All right. Boom. Now my chill guy. Yeah, I'm Muzzy's mother-in-law. All right, we got bounty hunters and crab futures. Well, let's deal with crab futures. Bad news, Your Majesty. A reef has been discovered which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. Who could have foretold this? Your own box of crabs is worth absolutely nothing. I suppose they could make for a tasty soup. But I paid 1,000 gold for these crabs. The entire kingdom is about to suffer financially, Your Majesty, especially the coast. Hundreds of fisheries and businesses will go bankrupt if we don't step in. Curiously, Lord Patricia Sourlad, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all his crabs for a huge profit just days before the crash. Sourlad's doing inside trading? Sourlad, what the fuck? What the fuck, Sourlad? Something must be done. You summon your council to discuss the crab crisis. Many nobles have heavily invested in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. I'm sorry I sold all of my crabs to gamble. Fuck, it was just about poverty, and now I'm back to it again. What happens when you play the crab game? I had no money to lose. He's running a Ponzi scheme. So are those the crabs that ate Amelia Earhart? Baby Dr. Liam, she hasn't been invented yet. This is old-timey. Okay, I cannot lose my... Wait. Arrest Sourlad and confiscate his gold. All right, I'm going to start the voting. Your choices are bailed out the failed businesses along the coast, let the coast suffer the full consequences, or arrest Sourlad. There you go, you guys. You can vote. Do you want to arrest Sourlad, or do you just want to say fuck you, coast? Let's imprison Sourlad. Off with his head. Get him, boys. Let's not arrest Sourlad. It helps WAZY. Hear me out, crew. Let's take WAZY's money. Spain is considering verita, a rare delicacy, upon finding out that scallops are really common in the American coast. I don't like scallops, honestly. I love shrimp, but not scallops. Oh, come on. He was only doing a little bit of trolling and tomfoolery. Come on, guys. He was just doing a little prank. It's just a little prankster boy. Anyway, it looks like we're going to send Sourlad to jail. Voting is closed. Have fun in the clink, Sourlad. So your soldiers storm Patrician Sourlad's opulent mansion, arresting him and confiscating his ill-gotten crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible. I now have more money! Yay! My money! Did you know scallops have hundreds of eyes? That is horrifying, Rose Meadow. Never tell me things again. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know you're the queen? All right, and time for bounty hunters. Dude, I have so much crab money. Yeah, I warned you about that. I find them neat and tasty. Maybe it's like a Dio and Jojo thing, the crabs that ate Amelia's ancestors, and it goes on for decades. Imagine all the money I could have won at the casino, crew. Anyway. Your Majesty, these good folk are bounty hunters, representing the Republic of Kurth, they say. Queen Seraphina, we greet you humbly. How may I help you, hot bounty hunter? We are searching for someone, a fugitive, you might say. Last heard we went by the name O'Reed. What kind of fugitive is she? The ships under her command are property of the Republic of Kurth as their cargo. Do I lie? I could probably pay him off. I have the money to pay this man off. They're gonna take our guns. I'm afraid she's under my protection. As we feared, still, perhaps we can work out a deal. Perhaps we may. The Grand Pensionary of Kurth is offering a large bounty for the return of this woman, and we are assured that the esteemed queen such as yourself would not risk drawing Kurth's ire. As proof of our goodwill, we will even allow you to keep the firearms that were stolen. Holy shit! No, Kakashi, they're not gonna take our guns! Listen, I'm a Canadian. I don't know anything about, like, fucking... Like, okay, I only know breaking the Geneva Convention. I don't know anything about First Amendment rights, okay? Look at my military. I think you can go die. Yeah, look at our military. Okay, do we hand her over and get more money for me? Do we refuse the bounty hunter's offer? Or do we discreetly pay the hunters to take someone else? I'm not going to veto anything. I'm going to let you guys... I'm going to see how this plays out. Ruling is easy when I just stay out of it. Didn't we already fight these people and wipe them off the planet? No, that was the Armenian soldiers or whatever the fuck. Don't take away my sexy lady. We can keep our bear arms. Yay. Okay, so here's the thing. We can either give me more money, or we can pay them a little bit of our money and be stronger. Or we can all out refuse. We can kill them. That would be B. B will probably start a war. Anyway, let's start the vote. You guys figure it out. I'm going to stay out of it. Oh, it is. Oh, man. You guys want to... All right. Okay, you guys want them to take somebody else. Okay, that's fair enough. I'll give you 1,000. Wait, no, my money! Wait, no! This is the most money I've ever had in this game, you fucking bastards! Give them Sour Lad? I mean, yeah, I guess. Anyway, we are discreetly paying the hunters to take somebody else. The bounty hunters do not take long to consider your offer. They return to Kurth with the head of a nameless prisoner. You hope officials back in the Republic will be none the wiser. This is not going... That won't come back and bite me in the ass. Oriad decides to stay in the kingdom, offering her advisory services to your navy as payment for sparing her. Yay! We're so military! Good job, everybody. Let's end the season. All right, in a distant castle, let's find out. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Toblerone, two grandees lie back and enjoy the sun. Kakashi, praise be! Whispers of our plan have reached the peasants, and they are in an uproar. They call for the sins of the queen to be laid bare. What sins? I've done no sins, Kakashi. I already have leads on information from inside the palace that we can use against the queen. It's only a matter of time. Aztec says, we have the High Inquisitor on our side, but we also must sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone. For the next stage of the scheme, the grandees must raise other religions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8, or at least another region begins a rebellion in 3 seasons. Ha! Ha! You guys are fucked! I'm gonna win this! Also, wallowing in corruption. On a dingy seaside tavern. No, I liked mine better. In a dinghy, 2 patricians on the East Coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Sourlad goes, good news, my friend. How are you out of jail? Who let Sourlad out of jail? Anyway. Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. With your crab money? Phoenix Wolf goes, what are you getting in return? Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chambers, access to the queen's rooms when she's out. That sort of thing. Stop going through my shit, Sour Lad! Also, hi. Hi, Slice of Coffee. I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing okay. He gave me a crab. Oh my god, Pog, you got crabs from Sour Lad? Sorry, Wazzy. Sour Lad offered me a deal I couldn't refuse. But the important thing is that the queen's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what next? The palace staff are one thing. The true prize would be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the rest of the Queen's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish the respect for the Queen. If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the Queen as an incompetent fool and will be much more open to our bribes. To advance the schemes, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! All right, I'm choosing what I get. I'm not telling you guys. It's like Christmas morning. All right, things are going bad for WAZY. Things are going bad for WAZY. That's what this report says. All right, well. Ahem. The planet's in retrograde, a royal resin, or a paper full of news. Let's go with my wedding. That seems like it will not kill me. Your wedding to Lorelei is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week in the day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's castle with Lorelei at your side. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? Sure! I pronounce you queen and wifey. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance, and your new wife, Wildeye, turns bright red at every time a toast is called in her honor. Ah. By the time you find yourself alone with Lorelei, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. Hello? This is awkward, isn't it? I'm sorry. You both lapse into strained silence. Lorelei gulps back her wine. So tell me about yourself. Not much to tell, really. I am just dust, carried on the wind, as we all are, if you read the scripture. God damn it, Lorelei! She lapses into silence again. All attempts to get her to talk prove fruitless, and eventually she makes her excuses and heads to the spare bedchamber. God damn it, wife! She gets drunk and makes, she's fun when she's drunk. Dino, stop trying to rebel over there! The planets are in retrograde. You can't rebel. Stars, they're not aligned. Can't do it. Not today. Stars. Turning into dust and flying off. Dracula? Did I marry Dracula? Lord Patrician Wormrack sweeps into the council hall, clutching a large leather-bound grimoire. His clothes are shabby, but his eyes burn with zeal. I've seen the truth, your august majesty. I am your august majesty. It's August. If you're a belle and you try to get the count to rebel too. An old fisherman came to my estate with this book of astrological research. He found it locked in a strongbox on a wrecked ship. Slice of coffee goes, by the 9th! And what truth does it say? Troubling a fiction, the coaster due to planetary movements. But we can turn it around if we pay heed to the stars. All we need is a small investment from my fellow nobles, and I can use my newfound knowledge to bring wealth to the whole kingdom. Guys, I really think you should rebel. It's a very good strategy. You could get it to work, and we can end the game, and she still doesn't win. Shut the fuck up, Kakashi. Unholy nonsense. Your holiness, he's swindling you. I swear, by sea and storm, I'm not. Within these pages is the answer to all of our problems. All right. Southern trade, you can't even do that. The Treasury will pay to invest in astrological research or leave the patrician to stargazing. Oh, the fuck you are not spending my money, you little bastards. The fuck you are. Start the vote. You only get one option. Go ahead.
What?
Yeah, un-yeah me all you want. You ain't spending my money, you little bastards. You little bastards. You ain't spending my money. Kakashi, speaks truth. We're more likely, most of you can win. I'm not voting. It's a really good idea. Let us lower your stability. I mean, listen, it's 5. I can take a small hit. The emo boys need to bring it back up anyway, so I'm fine. You decree that there shall be no more talk of astrology in the council hall. Lord Patrician Wormrack leaves with a crestfallen expression. Oh no, I hurt Wormrack's feelings. But you can't control the people that speak out of their homes. Astrology becomes popular in pursuit in the coast, spreading panic every time the night falls. The Archbishop grows concerned the peasants are turning even further away from the ninth god, a warning against this new fad. Oh boy, things are bad. Let's go to the newspaper. Look at this, Your Majesty. The Chancellor holds up a wad of paper. On the front is printed The Daily Squawk, along with a dense blocks of text. They're calling it a paper of news, because that's what's written is new. It's a little town crier made of parchment. Yeah, we know this. This is going to write the minds of... What an intriguing idea. Indeed, if you look, it even has little picture stories on the back pages. How droll. The paper of news quickly takes the kingdom by storm. It seems everyone is reading it. Soon enough, there are even competitive papers, and you're being asked to give an interview. Phoenix Wolf, don't do it, Your Esteemed Highness. This is beneath the dignity of your office. Oh, boy. No, this newspaper is silly, yes, but they can only print nice things, and yes, they can print whatever they want, they like about the Queen. I'm going to set a law for stability. If more than 50 of you choose the right option. Anyway, choose what you want. No, this newspaper is silly business. Yes, but they can only print nice things. Or yes, and they can say whatever the fuck they want about me. Do not say they can say whatever the fuck about me. They're going to say mean things about me. They're going to say I'm a hack and a loser. They're going to say I'm a hack and a loser and a dork. And no. They're going to say misconstruing things about my height. Crew, do not let them say whatever they want and talk about my height. Freedom of speech, WAZY? No, I don't like freedom of speech. Anyway. My lord, I believe in free speech. Sir Jim, I believe you will find me most opposed to the idea of saying naughty things in newspapers. Anyway. You've never heard a conversation quite like this with a commoner before. This journalist keeps asking you real difficult questions to your face. How do you respond? Let me address your question in detail. I am exactly 5'4", which is the normal human height of any normal human. Okay? 5'4" is nothing to be ashamed about. It is a normal human height. And actually, if you look at the genetic disposition of the entirety of the world, you will see that 5'4" is actually on the taller side of things, especially when you consider that my mother herself is 4'8". Technically 7 now because she shrank, but that's not the point. Not the stability. Remember, my lord, if you kill them now, it won't spread throughout the news network. Your 4-apple stall. Once the interview is over, all you can do is wait for the article to come out the next day. All right, your servant soon arrives with a fresh copy. 50%! To your relief, the interview is good. Great, even. Everything you said makes sense, and the journalist puts you in a good light. Yay! Yay! Even the nobles take the article at face value in the newspaper. Goes on to be the fastest selling newspaper in history, which is easy enough since they've only been around a few months. Yay! Defiance is going low. Get fucked, oily boys! From this point on, you'll be worried about journalists covering your every move, but at least you've started off on the right foot. Fuck my life into pieces. This is my news report. All right, end the season. Now I will untax you guys so you'll be less mean to me. The Far East, Count Mr. Dirtbones is hosting a dinner party in the castle with a few distinguished guests. Our plan is going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom. While the cat's away, the mice shall play. Ace says, and when the cats return, it'll find the mice have poisoned its kibble. The analogy's a little tortured now, but I like the enthusiasm. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Indeed, the honor guard are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the queen can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must take my money. All right, things are bad for WAZY. I have no air and my wife won't talk to me. Things are bad. Crab trial! Crab trial! Crab trial! Don't spray me, Balthazar. It's time for crab trials. How can you ever be mad at me when there's crab trials that need to take place? Aren't you guys excited about the crab trials? Anyway, carrying on. After months of delay, Lord Patrician Sourlad is finally due to stand trial for crab-related market manipulation. You stand accused of perpetrating fraud and tricking hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead, Sourlad? I am guilty only of making money, so I broke a few laws along the way. Is that a crime? If the claw doesn't fit, you must acquit. Yes, obviously. I pronounce you guilty as charged, and your fate will be decided by the Queen. Oh, me alone? Oh, it does up defiance if I say you are gonna be guilty. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, I got some tough calls to make. Guys, I think that the Piss boys are the closest to finishing their schemes. I believe you should all join us if she doesn't win. Hang him! Hang him! My lord, they did nothing wrong. It was just a prank. Everybody's saying hang him, but we already took his money. Like, hear me out, guys. We took his money. Do we really need to take his life? We took his money. Like, his money is ours now. He's got no money. Yes, I'm gonna spare him. Much to your chagrin, I'm going to spare him. I'm gonna give him his life. Perfect. The other regions boo me all you want. The other regions predictably are outraged by your leniency. Lord Patrician Sourlad chuckles and throws you a wink as he is freed from the shackles. Anyway, Defiance is going exactly how I wanted. Yay! No more rebellion. I'm on a good path. Anyway, let's look at stars. Slice of Coffee is here. Says, this simply can't go on, your majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the ninth god's wrath. Please, your majesty, we found the perfect site for an observatory. High in the southern hills, but it's on Grandy's slice of lands. Coffee's lands. Shit, I said that wrong. And he refuses to let us build there. Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the ninth god intended. Who put you up to this idea, I bet it was one of those patricians, like Wormrack. See, that star over there looks like it's getting larger and brighter. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, we can either construct the observatory, find a different site for the observatory, forbid the construction of the observatory, or forbid construction and investigate the scholar's finding. You know what? I'm going to stay out of this one. You guys can choose as you see fit. You guys can choose how you want to kill everybody. Oh, looks like we're going to construct the observatory. It looks like get fucked, Coffee. Yep, get fucked, Coffee, I guess. Your land is now my land. The grandees grumble and groan, but construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars to the area, paying for itself many times over. Oh, but you guys are now angry. And your trade is now won. But I brought your trade up. How can you be mad at me? Anyway, time for vanity. The chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time we left a lasting mark on the kingdom? I think you might be right. I propose we carve your majesty's visage into the side of a mountain! A mountain. It'll take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but it will ensure you're always remembered. That does sound pleasing. That's probably the right option. Mount WAZY more. I'm so glad you think so, Your Majesty. It'll be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. You call a vote and discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. Why are you hitting me, Coffee? Just because we built an observatory on your land? Anyway, go ahead with the project. It'll be a wonder. Oh, that takes all my money. Yes, and add the Queen Consent Lorelei to the design. Oh, that'll take more of my money. Yes, and the nobles will fund it. Brilliant. And this idea is best left forgotten. I'm gonna veto taking all of my money. All right, start the vote. You guys may go ahead with the project and take some of my money. Or you guys can pay for it because you're so nice to me and it's my birthday. And you guys can forget the idea. Yes, my daughter, put her on a rock. No, boo. Listen, your daughter won't fuck me, so fuck your daughter. Anyway. Take her money. Don't take my money. I want trade. Just get her drunk, trust. All right. Kydra. That's called consent. Anyway. Oh, this will be a wonder of Celeste. Planning starts in earnest. A mountainside covered in scaffolding. You wait eagerly for news of the project's completion. Oh boy, my money is gone. But the work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storms knock down the scaffolds. A rock slide erases much of the work that's been done. Your Majesty, I admit I may have bitten off more than I could chew. You'll still get my mountain, right? Yes, of course it will. It'll work. As the weeks roll past, it becomes clear that the chief architect's grand ideas will take a lot longer to come to fruition. My mountain. My mountain. All right, well, time to end the season, I guess. And time for auctioning. Here is your options, crew. You can take the emo boys and you can give them more authority, or you can take down their trade. You can take the piss boys and give them more farming, or take down their military, or you can go with the oily boys and take down their faith and or take down stability. And go. Nature's reclaimed this mountain. Now what can I buy with a whopping 500 gold? I mean, you can bid on whatever. Everybody has no money. Except for Sour Lad, who still somehow has money. Which I don't know how. Why is there a disproportionate number of piss boys? Because we're doing legacy, so it's like anybody who was a piss boy previously is a piss boy. And then everybody who is a patrician, it puts you back in the same one you were in. Lorenzo's here. You want to stop my nonsense? Well, my chaos is just the beginning. We as a crew are broke. Yeah, actually, you guys have no money. And we are done. Oh, for reals? Ah, I see. Wait, how are we not winning? The guys are voting. All the piss boys block and lock in and pick one answer. It's called gambling. All right, let's see. We've got dire straits. We've got rumors of bribery and about your heir. All right. I got to deal with this lack of baby issue. Your marriage to Lorelei has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough and you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about the ninth god than your happiness. What the fuck? Excuse me? She's an emo boy. She's not supposed to care about the ninth god. She's supposed to be jazzed about, you know, being sad. This is bullshit. Anyway, congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. That was like a year ago. Your wife was corrupted by us. This is bad. But something's missing. You need an heir. I told her not to be religious, but she rebelled against me. I think she's just very religious and depressed. Wow, this just really isn't a spark. You need someone young whose loyalty will be assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or one of your youngest of many cousins. I'm gonna force a baby. I'm gonna make a baby. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I can arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business. That's the plan. All right. Rumors of bribery. Your Majesty, I've heard some disconcerting whispers about Count Dirtbones of the East. He's been discreetly offering coin to your palace watch. What a bitch! Just gifts, he says. Gifts of enough coin to retire with. What a bitch. What is he playing at? The Palace Watch has been grumbling about their low wages recently. If we don't give them a pay bump, these bribes will look very appealing. With what money? By the 8th, you should have just thrown her in the river. Oh, God. But unfortunately, we can't give them that pay raise with the treasury as low as it is. I am so fucking aware of that. We need to bring this matter to the council, Your Majesty. Assemble, you bastards. Dirtbones comes in. By Cena's ashes, you don't have a shred of proof that I did any of this. Don't make me laugh. I trust the rest of the council will join me in scorning these lies. All right, take emergency measures to boost the treasury. Sack the current watch and rehire from scratch. Delay scheme for 1 season. Or these are baseless allegations. These are not baseless allegations. I am putting a stop to all of that. But other than that, you guys can vote on either take emergency measures or sack the current watch. But we're not, because ads have started. So I'm just going to sit here and talk at you guys for an hour, or not an hour, a minute, just because we're on ads. So why would I run the vote while we're on ads? That's mean. Let's talk about other things. What are you guys up to lately? What are you doing? What's happening? I fucking went to the dentist yesterday. That's all that happened in my life. Gotta love dentist work, I guess. So that was cool, but that's all that's going on in my life. What's going on in your guys' life? I will swap my outfits. Thank you for reminding me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'll go to a banana outfit. Thank you, Soren. Remember when you have the opportunity to give us money. We've got to have the money. I played the horse game. I know, Danny, you're in my horse club. I'm getting Donkey Kong Bonanza on Saturday. Oh, that's dope. Did someone say King of the Castle? I did say that, Soren. Welcome to the game. I brought some yarn to make things for my vendor event. And I'm going to get some chill pills. What the fuck do you mean by you're going to get some chill pills? What the fuck? I had fun at the water park and had to be behind a wheel and drive over 600 kilometers. Jesus fuck, that's so many kilometers. I joined your horse club, horse girl. I know you did. Listen, I have a horse club. And I'm not a horse girl. I don't know enough about horses to be. I said make chill pills. Oh. Oh, why congratulations, Dumpling? Because that's a long fucking way to drive. It's a long fucking way to drive. Also, I love water parks. Anyway, ads are over, so I'm now going to start the vote. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to stream. Don't blend your fellow worms, Soren. Starting the vote now. Either take emergency measures to boost the treasury, or sack the current watch and rehire the new one. And rehire new ones. That's your guys' options. That's what you guys get. And it's tied. It is fucking dead down the middle. Oh boy. I am going... Okay. I'm going to have to break the tie. What do I want? Oh no, damn it. Okay, well, I guess we're delaying the scheme. Alright, we're sacking the current watch and rehiring new ones. This is an outrageous overreaction. All the potentially compromised watch are fired, and you begin the long process of hiring a new. Hopefully these ones are more loyal. You've hampered the Count's efforts. Their stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Yay! And dire straits. Your Majesty, we're broke. We can't even afford to pay our sweepers. The capital streets are overflowing with trash. Well, what can we do? Unfortunately, Count Soren has offered to lend a hand. Soren, are you giving me your money? The East is with you, Your Grace. If we can help this beautiful city, we will. Ask the faithful of the East to make a pilgrimage to the capital, host a street festival for Eastern merchants, strongly encourage donations from wealthy counts, or the Queen requires no help. Shit, I wish I could say the Queen requires no help. All right, well, there we go. We're just gonna start the vote. Whatever. Listen, I clicked other things. Don't worry about what I clicked. Don't worry about what I clicked. You guys just vote. Don't worry about what I did. Don't worry about what I clicked. You guys just worry about what you're voting. Things will happen. Ruling is easy if you just stay out of it. And that's what I shall do. All right, well, it looks like we're going to encourage donations. Yay, voting is closed. Strongly encourage donations from wealthy counts. Count Soren's mouth falls open. Your Grace, that wasn't entirely what I... Well, yes, thank you so much, generous counts. Being, she hurries Count Soren out of the chambers. Grumbling from the counts grows to a dull roar. Defiance is now insolent. Some counts' wealth decreased, and treasury is now 31. Fuck yeah! Fuck yes! Took the evil boy's money! Everything's fine. Everything's going great. Don't worry about me, crew. Everything's great. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Deep in south, a grandee paces back and forth along the balcony of her hillside villa. Kakashi goes, I'm told that progress is slow. How could they be so blind, trusting that fool of a queen after everything she's done? Yay! I am a fool and I'm winning! The grandee's aim is to raise other regions' combined defiance to 8 or more. You're doing a poor job. At the villa, sitting on a bench outside of the sun-bleached villa, 2 patricians on the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. You hear that? The screams, the shouts of dismay, the crackle of flames? No, all I hear is the sea lapping against the harbor walls. Exactly! It's terrible! This kingdom needs to be in chaos for our plans to work. The Queen's advisors are very happy with the rule. We can't buy their loyalty yet. Believe me, I've tried. The patrician's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Fuck, we need more. Yo, what the fuck? King of the Castle website, it says it's only $5, but Steam says it's 10. It's a liar and an idiot. It should be free. A fool stumbling into victory, to be sure. How dare you, Wi-Fi? I'm doing incredible. Excuse me. I'm great at this. I am your queen. I am your almost birthday queen. I'm going to keep it exactly how it is. Don't worry about it, everybody. Don't... How bad would my treasury be after this? Oh, no, not doing that. All right, well... There you guys go. I would have lowered it for you guys, but tax count some more. Do it. No, I shan't. Anyway, we've got the good word, a call for an apprentice, and an eerie feeling. I hope that's not the bees. We're gonna go check it. Actually, we'll go good word. We'll go to good word first, and then we'll go see if those bees are up to chaos again. All right. Greetings, Seraphina. I have an idea. Yes, Lorelei. As you know, the people of the East are quite pious. Are you now? As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent of the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time in order to take opportunity to preach in your favor. Why do this for me? Is it just because you don't want to stay here and make a baby? It's my duty as your wife, isn't it? And besides, it'll be good for us both, for you to be more popular. I mean, you shouldn't rock the boat. If you wish, my love. She utters a sigh of frustration before stalking off. Make me a baby, woman! The people of the East are pious? Are they? Only half of us are pious as well. Do it so we can Caesar his ass. All right. Soren says, I'm most pleased with the new library we built on my land, but... The scholars believe the library is cursed. With bees? Is it the fucking bees, Soren? They refuse to read any of the books on the shelves. Why in the seven hells do they believe that? Nobody knows. They just says it gives them a creepy feeling. What should we do? It's probably all the bees. It's probably the bee demons we let loose last game. Oh no, the bees are back. I don't know what we're gonna do. Hi, Rihanna! Oh god, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably butchering that. Rihanna? Hi, Rihanna! Hi, I'm WAZY. Hi, welcome. I'm in hell. Fuck, crew, let me get through this raid. Hi, raiders, welcome. Hi, Rihanna. Mods, can I get a shout out real quick so we can all fucking follow Rihanna? Rihanna, how was your stream? Please drink some water. If you got a raid and run, we appreciate it. Crew, where's my mods on this? Do I gotta do my own job? I gotta do my own job. Son of a bitch. I've got it. Crew, if you could do me a favor, there's going to be a name at the top of your chat. If you can just instantly follow that, Rihanna, you just click the little purple heart and it'll turn green, and that's how you know you did it right. Go right ahead and do that. So here's the plan. We wrap up Rihanna's stream, raid this channel, spread the love, have a cup of tea, and wait for this all to blow over. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, hi, raiders. Welcome. We're playing King of the Castle. You can join us and try to stop my reign. How's this go? How goes this raid? Rihanna, how do I tell you this? It's going not good. My wife won't have a baby. The Beemans are back. Sour Lad sold me a crab NFT. It's going poorly for me. Anyway, here's your guys' options. Have the High Inquisitor perform an exorcism, paint puppies and clowns all over the library to make it feel less creepy, order the scholars to stop complaining, or raise the library to the ground, which might burn all of our bees. I have no points on the other. Oh, I'm sorry, Red. We can't play through Twitch because the Twitch off, like, basically, I broke the game. I didn't break the game. Kiwi broke the game. This has been a thing that me and the developers have talked about for years. But if you go to the app website, it still allows you to play and join. You can still join. We just can't do it through Twitch because the authentication doesn't like me anymore. It broke mid-game one day, and the devs have no idea what happened. I'm in the Discord, and they still have no idea. WAZY broken game dogs here. How dare you, Dino? But you can still join us by going to the app at the top, or it's just a website, really. Go to the website up top and use the code HEML. Anyway, it looks like we're going to set fire to the bees. I think it's the Twitch side that broke. I have no idea what broke. It was Kiwi that broke it. I didn't do anything. I was innocent. Anyway, let's burn the library to the ground. On the plus side, nobles can have custom names. That's true, yes. Better safe than sorry. You order the creepy library burned to the ground despite Soren's protest. I'm sorry we burned your house, Soren. Soren. I'm partially sorry about your house. I just got here and I hear arson. Yes, Lampy, welcome to arson time. We're burning libraries, which definitely won't come back and haunt us. And we may have killed the bee demons that lived in the library. We don't know. That might be a fun after effect. Anyway, sorry about your house, Soren. Stability is now civil, and also stable because, haha, you motherfuckers, I voted my queen choice to bring stability up just to fuck with the oily boys. And, oh no, the East is now mutinous. Never mind, I take that back. I see, rip history. I mean, Alexandria taught us that burning books is fine. Okay, well, things are bad. Lampy, if you feel free. I'm sorry I'm not arting today, so that we could be art friends. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Whatever horrific secrets that place was hiding, they've been reduced to ashes now. Oh boy, things are bad for your old pal WAZY. Okay, well, let's go deal with the apprentices. That's probably fine. Oh, it's dead signal. Oh, hey, Wi-Fi. Dreadful tidings, Your Holiness. The meddling wizard has set up shop in Calavone. I'm going to say calzone instead because it's an easier word. A wizard is in the calzone. I believe it is Athmoral, the Stormbringer. Goddamn wizards. I would cast Repel Maidens upon thee, but I see another wizard has already beaten me to it. Dino, how dare you? Tell me more about this wizard. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power. They are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Help us and bring it down this tyrant queen. No, don't, Dumpling. I cast Mend Butt Crack. I cast Ketamine Ape. Calzone Wizard. I cast $1 million in nickels. Athmore, as her name suggests, is a wizard whose domain includes both sky and storm. Her name wouldn't suggest that. I don't know what an Athmore is. Anyway. She's put a call out for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Troves of unwashed, glory-seeking peasants from all over the south are lining up for their chance. It's lesser time, motherfuckers. No, it's not, Soren. Ah, that's Dinoruria the Third. Not just peasants. I, Dinoruria the Third, because 2 other Dinorurias before me were put to death, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those laborers are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. And also a wizard. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servants' help. We can't let this go ahead. It is only heresy. It presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Well then, I guess we'll assemble the council. Ninth bless you, your highness. Alright, allowed Dinoauria to become Athelmore's apprentice. Require he forfeits his noble title in order to become an apprentice. Or forbid Dinoauria from traveling to the Calzone. I don't think any of these are actually bad for me, so I'm just going to start the vote and let you guys figure it out.
Fucker.
This is your guys' fault. This is your guys' problem, not my problem anymore. I'm stepping back. Also, thank you, Rihanna, for following me. I appreciate it. Welcome to the crew. I'm WAZY. Normally I art, but other times I do other things, and the next time you'll see me is on Monday. And I'll be drawing everybody in a bounce house for my birthday. Because I'm going to a bounce house for my birthday. I always make my birthday picture like an event of what I'm doing on my birthday. So last year it was a farm. This year it's a bounce house. Am I 30-something going to a bounce house? Yes. Shut up. Did they lift the max player for the website? I think they did. I hope they did. Anyway, it looks like we're gonna just let Dinoauria become a fucking wizard, which sounds bad, but okay. Alright, Dinoauria, I guess you can become... Oh, God. Oh, the counts are pissed. By all that is holy, how will he keep up his noble duties if he's spending all his time in the south with this wizard? Uh-oh. And what if, ninth preserve us, he actually passes the apprenticeship? He's never been a wizard. There's never been a wizard on the council before. I mean, I might liven things up around here. You've nothing to fear from me, your serene highness. I've always had the kingdom's interests at heart, even as a wizard. Dino, I do not trust you. My lord, it would be really funny. My lord, wouldn't it be delightful? Lord Patricia Dinoauria sets off immediately on his journey to the south. Wink. I think the emo boy should revolt. Dumpling, I think you should shut your whore mouth. Athelmore's presence in the Calzone attracts all sorts of visitors. Through the power of her latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. Oh, damn it, my farming! I need that! No, not my farming! Alright, well, let's end the season. In the darkest depths of the eastern forest, Count Dirtbones has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. I like that word. The Palace Watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury's practically overflowing. They don't need our money. And I suppose they ran straight to the spymaster to blab about it too. Damn our luck. Is this the end? The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when the Queen least expects it. The Count's aim is to take all my money, which they can't do.
Knock, knock, fucker.
Also, welcome to the crew. Rick 8? Rick 108? God, I'm so bad at names. Welcome to the crew. I'm WAZY. Deep in the south, in the back garden of a sun-bleached villa, a number of grandees, aka piss boys, crowd around a figure raising their arms in toast. It makes me realize I use the term piss boys, emo boys, and oily boys so often I feel like you guys don't know which one's which. So I will try to fix that. My fellow emos, we cannot take her money, so we must simply cause a massive, super costly civil war and burn it all. Best case scenario, we just take the throne through force. Oh wait, I'm not an emo boy this time. You're not, Dinoauria. You're a wizard now. Here's to the future of King Tarkato, the golden age on the horizon. May the ninth gods strike down the false queen in her wickedness. Wow, rude. Soon the Inquisition will be complete, and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. But what should be done with the queen? Alright, oily boy or piss boys, you're up. Either burn me at the stake, what the fuck? Or show mercy in exchange for abdication. What the? Whoa! Dumpling, sliced coffee. We could talk about this for a minute. Whoa. Pump the brakes for a minute here. We can talk about this. We can have a conversation here. Listen. Thank you, Aztec. Thank you, Aztec, my one supporter. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna be burned at the stake. So your goal is to lower stability. Good luck, though, because I'm stable as shit. A glorious way to usher in a new king, I say. The ninth god will surely be pleased. First, the current queen's grip of the kingdom must be at an all-time low. We wouldn't want to face any backlash from our little fireworks show, shall we? For the final stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 3 or less. Son of a bitch. All right. No, I'm keeping all my current things. All right, what's the rebellion port? Bad. Things look bad. All right, carry on. A powerful storm, a blooming crop, or the deceased? Well, let's go look at dead people. The elderly Countess Iolanda, a cousin many times removed from Count Sir Potato of Apathy, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90. Would you believe? A better end than most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty, she stayed at home in the East most of her time, enjoying herself. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will. The nobles are scrambling for her estate. Well, I feel like if Apathetic Potatoes, it was their relative, they should get the money. Hey, there's Potato. Countess Iodona was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. And Lord Patrick Pick Uppington the 52nd said, my late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. I don't know, Sir Patrick Pick Uppington the 52nd. By Zina's ashes, that's a pitiful claim. All right, crew. We can either give this account to Sir Potato of Apathy, give this account to Lord Patrician Pick Uppington the 52nd, redistribute the estate among the eastern peasants, or claim the estate for the treasury. I think we should Listen, either way, you guys are going to try to take my money somehow and be defiant, so I'm going to just set a law for stability. Redistribute the wealth. I mean, that's what should happen. The peasants really need that cash. The peasants don't need the cash. Listen, WAZY needs the cash right now. The emo boys are trying to take my money. We should really give me the money. All right, well, it looks like we're giving Potato the money. WAZY isn't getting the cash. Voting is closed. Give the account to Sir Potato of Apathy. Lord Patrician Pick Uppington the 52nd shakes his head, muttering with his friends about favoritism in the council. Stability is now civil and defiance is grumbling. But Sir Count Potato of Apathy and the other counts are delighted. Even send the treasurer a gift basket of token of their appreciation. The Potato, your wealth has increased. The treasury has increased! And defiance is now mutinous. It went down. Yay me. We'll never get that dang stability down, which means WAZY's gonna win! Alright, a blooming crop. Yay, WAZY. Your Majesty, the yields from the eastern farms are extraordinary. I've never seen the like of it. I just need a baby. How dare I give you money? Potato, you will be hanged. Listen, you guys already tried to kill Sour Lad. Isn't your bloodlust, like, quenched? Anyway, the peasants are practically drowning in cabbages. Oh my god, cabbages. They've even hybridized a new variety of pest-resistant cabbage that cures nightmares. We must assemble a team from the university to study this new crop. It could benefit the entire kingdom. By Zena's ashes! Wait a moment, you can't spread our secrets to just anyone. Hello!
Watch your profanity.
Oh, shit. Yvinst? Yvinst? You can't spread our secrets to anyone, but we want the secrets. Why am I on swear timer?
Fuck
Never mind, I'm off
yeah.
swear timer. Haha. Get fucked, Soren. My cabbages! I'll have you know that our produce is very much in demand, and we're just in the middle of securing a cabbage trade agreement with Travelin. These eggheads could disrupt things terribly. We put cocaine in the cabbages. We just filled cabbages full of cocaine. So we can either pay the counts to accommodate the scholars. We can, which would take my money. We can prohibit the scholars and fast track the Tavelin deal, or we can claim the hybrid cabbages for the kingdom and distribute widely. There's not really any. I do not want you to prohibit the scholars. You guys may. Why'd you take my hair? You guys may choose either pay the counts or claim the hybrid cabbages for ourselves. Claim the cabbages. Look, if you want these scholars up in here, we need to get paid. I mean, I understand. But also my money. But my money. My money. Okay, well, it looks like we're paying you guys. All right, well. Well, fuck. Get Q-tipped, Your Highness. I'm broke, I need money. God damn it! I will outfit swap, how dare you? You think our money? Hey, guess what? I swear to God, Dino, if you say chicken butt. God damn it! Minus treasury. Alright, here you go, counts. The scholars are delighted, not least because they don't have the fund to fund the expedition themselves. You took a comfortable shitload of my money. The counts grudgingly accept the stipend, which dwindles a token amount once all the policy fees and paperwork is filed. Oh no, they're enraged. Oh. Wait a minute. But knowledge of the eastern cabbages spreads across the kingdom and fields flourish. Well, at least I've got farming. Wait, only the east got money? Yeah. You guys got farming, though. The cabbage industry booms as sleepless nights become a thing of the past. Cabbages become popular with parents to soothe troubled toddlers and get some well-earned rest. Okay, hear me out. I don't think you guys should rebel because there's a storm going on. We should talk about this. A terrible storm has struck the south. Alas, oh, sorry, it's dead signal. Wi-Fi. Hello, Wi-Fi. A terrible storm has struck the south. Alas, many houses have been swept away in the floods and the roads are totally impassable. Spare no expense at rebuilding what's cost? No, I need my money. Send extra troops from the coast to clear the roads? Or the South will have to fend for itself? Or ask the church to lead relief efforts? I really wish I hadn't used all my shit. Dino goes, so anyway, chicken butt. There's a funny button emo boys should press, I think, called Rebel. Dino, stop saying that! Okay, well, things are going bad. I'm just going to let whatever happens. Spare no expense, let us help the South. We should ask the church to deal with this. We should just get the church to deal with it. That seems way better. Also, hi, Din Beazle. Welcome to stream. It's me, WAZY. Bad things are happening to my kingdom. Bad things are happening. I don't want to talk about it. How was your stream? Mods, can we get a shout out for Dimby, please? No, I'll do it myself. Okay. I really should just set up an auto one that does it, but that's fine. There we go. Crew, if you can do me a solid up top, you'll see a follow Din Beazle up top. Just click that. Click the little heart. It'll turn green. That's how you know you did it right. Did you try a tyranny? Listen, I'm a Canadian. I'm going for War Crime Central. Anyway, looks like they're taking my money. I'm broke again. I am fucking broke. Spare no expense in rebuilding what was lost. Gold flows from your treasury like water from a burst dam. In no time at all, the south's roads have been repaired and its houses rebuilt. If money could bring back the dead, it would have done that too. I now have no money, but you guys... Oh, but my stability went up! Get fucked, losers! You guys really should stop rebelling over there. You guys should stop rebelling. Anyway, I'm going to end the season. Continue to rebellion report. Things are bad. And stream is all right. Thank you. I killed some zomboids in Project Zomboid. Well, I would hope so. We're 10 coins away. All right, my heir, inappropriate magic, or an irksome legacy. Let's worry about my baby first. Listen, I'm going to worry about my fucking baby. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand behind the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask the crown be passed to my fucking child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By the designating heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What will be their name? Hi, Kawaii Bells. It will be Seraphina the Fourth, and we're gonna win, and we're gonna be Seraphina the Fourth the next time. Praise be, Your Holiness. I'm sure Seraphina the Fourth will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Oh, great, a child was born. I did it! I impregnated my wife! Hello, congrats on the hair. First thing Kawaii ever says to me. Good job on the baby. You stupid lesbians figured out how to make a baby. I'm impressed. Gadget goes, I'm a grandma. You are! Look at your child. You don't want to rebel against your grandchild, do you? Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Yes! Perfect. Okay, I just need to survive or rebel. Anyway, let's worry about an irksome legacy. I hope it's not the bees. Your Majesty, the treasures of the late Countess Ilonda. I heard that there was a necklace of rubies amongst them. Where's the necklace now? This is of the utmost importance. I think Sir Potato has it. We cannot kill the child if you just want to rebel. Not my child, not my dynasty. Yeet the child. And he will have no idea of the danger. By the 9th, a frail monk in the 7th century wrote of a ruby necklace that drove those around it to sin. I believe late Countess Olaya had it in her collection all this time. It may have surfaced. I mean, she didn't sound very sinful. Lord Patrician Pick Uppington the 52nd mentioned in his relative playing backgammon with her, did he not? Backgammon, the biggest of sins. Gambling is a sin. Everyone knows that. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. The necklace should be destroyed. It could be tested, but the holy reagents will be expensive. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. You call the council to discuss the situation. Count Potato of Apathy looks exceedingly anxious. I'm sure there's no reason to seize this necklace, Your Majesty. Surely the High Inquisitor is mistaken.
Knock, knock,
I mean, surely, yeah. Also, welcome to the crew. Gazelda. I got it. I aced it. All right, here's your voices, or your choices. Hand it over to the Inquisition. Ignore the High Inquisitor's concerns, or have the necklace tested for unholy influences. No, the fuck you shall not be spending my goddamn money, crew. You will leave my money alone. You may now hand it over to the Inquisition or ignore the Inquisition. So no. No, you shan't. You shan't. Alright, well, I guess we're handing it over. Yeah, the money belongs to the people. That's messed up. Let's go to the Inquisition, I guess. I mean, I guess we're just handing over all of our cool shit.
Boo!
Voting has closed. We're just gonna hand it over. Oh, Sir Count, your potato. Your wealth decreased, but only by 1,000. Come on, guys, we're clearly going to get rid of her money, so let's rebel. No, don't rebel. Don't rebel. Nobody rebel. Everything's fine. I have a baby. Everything's fine. Listen, stability is peaceful as fuck. No time for rebelling. There's no time for rebelling when we're doing magic, right?
Nice.
Good, your highness, help me. Oh my god! Kiwi! Or Kawaii! Sorry, I fucked up your name! You're a skeleton! What the fuck did you do, Kawaii? That's not very fucking kawaii of you. What the fuck? Good, your highness, help me. What the fuck, Kawaii? Spooky. Oh my god, it is Halloween. It's Halloween time, everybody. Hi, Valicia. Welcome to stream. It's Halloween time. A skeleton's attacking me. What the fuck?
Wacky wavy inflatable WAZY distracted bingle bangle.
Thank you, Valicia. Kawhi's got a bone to pick. Fun fact, Nova Scotia is on fire. Is Nova Scotia really on fire? God damn it, that's usually BC. I've been cursed, withering away, Dino-Roria to blame. Dino-Roria, are you casting wizard-ass spells on new crew members? Dino-Roria! Dino, do you got something to say for yourself? Dino? Okay, but consider. Funny. Dino, what the fuck? Dino, we let you be a wizard, and you make people into skeletons? Dino goes, look, I didn't expect Arthurmore's spell to do that. Anyway, a Kawaii Bell stole my prized Ath-Tessie toothbrush last week, and I only wanted to give him a toothache. Unimaginable pain. Please, by the knife, make it stop. What the fuck? They stole your toothbrush, so you turned them into a fucking skeleton? Dino, can you cast this on me? I want to lose some weight. We're all skeletons, just with the weird fleshy bits on the outside. How was I supposed to know that lightning kills people when it hits them? On accident. I will stretch and hydrate and snack. Thank you, Ballistic. They didn't even have toothbrushes back then. I mean, it's ancient. All right. Hold on. I gotta have my snack. I'm still eating the digestive cookies that are not baby cookies, and if anybody tells you they're baby cookies, they're lying to you. Anyway. No, they did have a toothbrushes back then. Toothbrushes are pretty old tech. Oh, did they actually? Okay, anyway. Poor Kawaii Bells is in danger. By the 9th, this cannot go unpunished, your holiness. Wait a fucking minute. I sense some tomfoolery here. Kawaii Bells, if you're here, then who's the skeleton? Wait a fucking minute. Kawaii Bells, are you here twice? No, you're not. What the fuck is happening? Kawaii, if you're here, then who the fuck's that skeleton? I'm sure glad that you're out here and we're in here. I thought Kawaii Bells turned the stranger into a skeleton. Oh, I'm normal again? I guess you're normal. A moment later, Kawaii Bell's skull falls off and he collapses into a pile on the floor. Huh. I'm glad that's solved. Grandy Kawaii Bells has died. Kawaii Bells 2 has joined the council. Well, I'm sure glad that's over with. Alright, either force Dinosaria to abandon the apprenticeship, hang Dinosaria and be done with it, or do nothing. Solved itself. Nice. Oh, rip. I got better. He turned me into a skeleton once. I got better. All right, well, call for unity. I honestly, whatever happens, happens. While you guys vote, I'm gonna make a meme in the background. I usually don't make memes while streaming, but I'm going to. I'm gonna make the meme. Okay, voting's over. Hold on, I gotta finish my meme. Welcome, Kawaii. You're not even part of the crew officially, but you've got a meme. You got a meme I'm making of you. They'll be revealed after stream. For those of you who are new, who don't know my channel, we usually fuck around and make memes about each other, and then at the end of the stream we go through the memes and we look at them. Anyway, we're gonna do nothing about it, I guess. Generate meme. Perfect. I gotta put it in my own server. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, hang Dinosaria and be done with it. Dinosaria, I'm sorry, you're gonna die. No, I won't let you. Unlimited power shall be mine. Stability is now serene. As the Palace Watch move to arrest him, they're vaporized by a wave of magical energy. Once the dust settles, Dinosaria is nowhere to be seen. Oh shit, we just pissed off a wizard. Gazelda says, "Oh, this is awkward." I fully agree. The Grandees aren't pleased that Dinosaria got away, but no one can say you didn't try. I mean, yeah. Lord Patrician Dinosaria has died. Lord Patrician Dinosaria the Second has joined the council. How did that increase stability? Because I voted that an increase of stability. I voted for increased stability. Anyway, you shouldn't rebel. Anyway, time for auctions. You guys can increase your increase farming or increase authority of the emo boys. You can decrease the military or decrease the trade of the piss boys, or you can decrease the farming or decrease the stability with the oily boys. Rebel or WAZY will win. Everyone pick the deer park. At least we seem less broke now. I mean, you guys do have some money. I'll make memes this time. I shall be the meme creator while you guys vote. So what are we emo's doing? You guys are not rebelling is what you're doing. You guys are doing fine. Everything's fine over here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the memes I'm making in the background. All right. Please, purple team, start a rebellion. No, don't. Remember that I'm a little guy. Anyway, my ambition, low on lumber or shoddy weapons. Let's worry about my ambition first. Firstly, I'm going to win the game. First and foremost, let me win. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the mother of a nation. You're well on your way to reaching that goal. The peasants are thriving and well fed. They think of you fondly. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on their reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles wouldn't dare overthrow you in fear of revolution. Or you could declare war on the Archimedean Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Get stability in farming or get farming and military. Holy shit. Both things I'm great at. Both things that I'm great at. Holy shit. Both things that I'm great at. Do I want to go to war? Or do I want to be so stable, which I've been stable this entire time? I think I'll be stable. A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout about your achievements to the masses. But first you need some actual achievements. Your priority will be to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. And of course, there can't be a rebellion among the nobles. That's fine. I'll quash that rebellion. Anyway, let's worry about... you know what? No, let's quash the rebellion. Low on lumber. Oh, it's Patrician Sir Playa. Your Serene Highness, will you tell these superstitious counts to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. Kydra says, I've told you 1,000 times, Lord Patrician. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging in there. Yeah, we're already haunted by demons. But you sold us a logging contract. You said the contract has no exclusions for haunting. Your Serene Highness, the counts can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Okay, either the patricians have a contract and may go logging, let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the counts, turn the forest into a joint coastal eastern hunting reserve, or fence off the area to make sure nobody goes near it. I'm just going to make myself more stable. You guys do what you want. My money, my trees, my cabbages. You guys worry. My cabbages. Perfect. Let's go hunting together. I speak for the trees. Say the line, WAZY. Well, you didn't take my money, so I'm not going to say my money because you didn't take my money. You guys are going to turn the forest into a coastal eastern hunting reserve. Poor Cabbage Man just wanted to share his cabbages. A hunting reserve? That's not what we asked for. We need lumber, you fools! Stability is now serene, and defiance is now cordial. Queen Seraphina III's friendship reserve doesn't really get off the ground, and the counts avoid it out of fear and habit. Oh no, Queen Seraphina III's friendship reserve! At least it keeps the patricians from hacking it down. Anyway, on to shoddy weapons. The latest batch of weapons delivered to the army in the south is unacceptable, Your Majesty. We can't train our soldiers because the blades will break like glass when they hit a sack of straw. Is there an issue with our fucking supplier? Damn right there is. Last 4 batches have been like this. Who did the batches? Alright, either there's nothing we can do. pay for new weapons at the Treasury's expense. Oh, the fuck no, we're not. Or order a Southern Watch to hunt down and punish the supplier. We are not fucking spending WAZY's goddamn money. We are not spending WAZY's money. I am vetoing spending my money. You guys can either say, whoop, nothing we can do, or order the Southern Watch to hunt down and punish the supplier. You are not taking my money. Don't you glare at me, Wizard Dino Roria. Let us use your money. No! No, you shit. I have no money. There's nothing we can do, Napoleon. Also, WAZY. There's nothing we can do. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing we can do. Well, it looks like we're gonna hunt down and kill the supplier. You guys sure are bloodthirsty. Voting has closed. All right. Order the Southern Watch to hunt down and punish the supplier. Why haven't Emo Boys rebelled yet? I don't know, honestly. It's a goddamn miracle. It's a goddamn the miracle on WAZY Street. Your watch has arrested the supplier, a greasy merchant with a terrible comb-over. He admits he crafts shoddy weapons, but argues it's the only way he can stay in business. After he's hanged, you realize the truth of his words. No one else in the South will step up to fill the void. It's not profitable, even given the rates the army can afford to pay. Oh no, we're fucked. Oopsie poopsie. Your soldiers go from having shoddy weapons to not having enough. Well, that's a problem for future me when I win this game. I'm keeping tax as it... Wait. Oh, that makes my money so low and helps them win. No. Keeping it as is. Our defiance isn't above both authority and stability. Dang. No, bribe us. I shan't. You'll take my money. I gotta go. Bye, WAZY. Bye, crew. Bye, Sour Lad. All right. I got an ambition, I've got a miraculous discovery, and I've got a taxing issue. For your guys' benefit, I will not click my ambition. Ninth above, your holiness. One of the knaves from my estate discovered something extraordinary. That's incredible, Wi-Fi. Bribe me or steal a kidney. I can't believe WAZY's winning. It's my birthday, I'm allowed to win. I was lost in the desert herding my sheep and I ran out of water. Then I swear I heard the voice of the night god in my ear. He said, drink and be sustained, for you are faithful. Then an oasis bubbled up from the dry sand. Well, that's awesome. Even better, the water had healing properties. A single sip fixed my sprained ankle. A true miracle in the south. This is marvelous news indeed. We must allow the kingdom's faithful to access these sacred waters. Nay, the whole world. Wait a moment. For free, your highness? Yes, dead signal. Yes, Wi-Fi. We can either allow the grandees to charge pilgrims to visit, the sacred waters must be free to everyone who wants them, or use the waters to irrigate southern crops and heal sick animals. I have no problem with any of these, honestly. Start your vote, crew. Crew, we must rebel. She's winning because we can't pull our shit together. The problem is you guys hate each other more than you hate me. You guys would rather fuck each other over rather than you would fuck me over. So I'm winning. So it's going well. All right, well, it looks like you guys are at least going to have money for next game when I eventually win. That's what I've been saying this entire time. When the game started, it doesn't matter whose scheme wins as long as somebody wins that isn't her. They need to lower authority to rebel. Good. All right, anyway. As word spreads about the ninth god's blessings, pilgrims eagerly flock to the south for relaxation and healing. Defiance is now loyal, and some grandees' wealth has increased. But the peasants complain that since the ninth god spoke to a lowly shepherd, the site should be free to all. Some enterprising villagers sneak into at night and bathe in the waters, leaving only muddy footprints in their wake. And a taxing issue. Boo, don't give her more money. Your Majesty, help us. Lord Patricia Danny of the Coast has been bleeding us dry, yes? Danny, are you stealing people's money? Not literally, I hope. No, he's making use of a common idiom, Your Majesty. Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed me cows, Danny. It's true, Your Majesty. Lord Patrician Danny has been taxing his peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. I did no such thing. I'm broke. It's been a hard year, Your August Majesty. I've barely any gold in my vault. I'm just doing what I can to stay afloat. I am not giving you money, Danny. What about this poor peasant's cows? A pox on his stupid cows. Let's see what the council thinks of this, Throw Lord Patrician Danny into the dungeon to teach him a lesson? Allow Danny to keep overtaxing his peasants, or have a royal tax collector take over tax duties? I think we should let a tax collector start over. But I'm just going to call for unity. Things can't go bad. This won't go bad. This'll be fine. Stop taking my money! Emo boys, leave my money alone. Thank you, Dinosaria the Third, the Second. All right, well, I guess, Danny, you're going to the dungeon. Throw that clanker in the dungeon. I don't think Danny's AI. Anyway, throw Danny in the dungeon to teach him a lesson. Tips below, not the dungeon. Why would you take the side of some proxy citizens? Lord Danny is flung into the deepest cell and his ill-gotten gold confiscated. The other patricians grumble at the imprisonment of their compatriot. Defiance is now grumbling. Authority is now iron-fisted. Lord Patrician Danny's wealth has decreased. I am so authoritarian! Ha-ha! I've done it! Toss that split lip into the penis explosion chamber. Crew, scrunch his dinky. Anyway, ambition, being beloved. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident that we can make them adore you. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner. Can't we do things that actually help people? The nobles would never accept it. You need to secure your hold on power. Then you can pass whatever reforms you like. A few days later, the council is hoping you prepare for your first big speech. The peasants demand my presence. You're hustled onto the palace balcony. Below is a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze up at you. As you step out into the view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown into the air. Someone faints in joy. We're on ads. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for a minute to revel in this victory. I want to thank everyone for letting me win. Thank you again for being more mad at yourselves than you're mad at me so that I may win. Who else do I want to thank? I want to thank the ninth god. I want to thank the seven hells. I want to thank Dinosaria for turning Kiwi Bells into a skeleton. Who else do I want to thank? I want to thank the Beemans. I want to thank Sour Lad for selling us crab NFTs.
Boo!
I want to thank me for being great.
What?
I got here late. My grandma died, and now the queen is bragging about being a shifty monarch. My life is ruined. I'm sorry about your grandma. Oh, wait, no, that was in game. Never mind. Give us back her ruby necklace. She's so humble. I'm so humble. I'm so great at this game. I haven't lost this game since it broke, honestly. Like that time that you guys killed Queen WAZY and then we got Queen Seraphina. I haven't lost since we got Queen Seraphina. I'm gonna be fucking insufferable on Monday. Anyway, we're just waiting for ads to end and then I will continue to gloat. Who else do I want to thank? I want to thank all the books we burned. I want to thank myself for being good. I want to thank my wife for having my baby. I want to thank Kydra for letting me marry their child. Who else do I want to thank? I want to thank the crew worms, but not you guys, the actual worms. Yeah, anyway, let's continue on with me winning. Everywhere you've gone, you're met with the same reception. The public like you. They really like you. Hey, WAZY, what game do you not want to play the most? Any horror game, really. Hydro, you were getting the penis explosion chamber. But you need to turn that into love. Give my speech 90% stability. Let's go, WAZY! You launch into your speech, the peasants hang onto your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants' cheering is so loud they're clearly knocked over. Oh, well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly. It did, Chancellor. You did. Now let's take this on the road. Over the next few weeks, you travel all over the kingdom, delivering that same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Crew, that sounds like booze. That doesn't sound like cheers. Can I... Kydra, you're booing me? I am your child-in-law.
Boo!
Don't boo me. Thank you, Dino. Thank you, Pog. Jim. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the coast... Stay tuned, everybody. We're going to get to the memes. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the coast even want you to throw a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. How delightful. This is a sign that you're a true queen of the people. Your Majesty has nothing to do with nobles or about the ordinary folk, the salt of the earth. Sounds tiresome, but very well. Oh, it'll be lovely, I'm sure. I await your invitation. After a few weeks, the Chancellor slides into your office, looking downcast. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Wait a fucking minute. Uh-oh. I had a layer from the matter of the coast. He's eager to get the banquet set up. He just doesn't have the food for it. I'm afraid it's been delayed. We couldn't have the Queen of the Kingdom attending a substandard banquet. Oh, goodness me. Can we pay for it ourselves? It's meant to be a surprise, Your Majesty. We need to make sure there's enough food across the kingdom for your party. That's how we'll show the people who really love you. To prove your chances of victory. No! No! The game continues! No! 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 My kingdom! My kingdom! My kingdom! No! No, I'm keeping all my shit. My fucking kingdom! All right, we got eaten by a tree, a new wizard, and a clairvoyant visit. Sorry, Bigger JD. We gotta go through the website because Twitch integration doesn't really work because we broke it one time. All right, well, let's go to eaten by a tree because I'm very interested now. Oh, hello, Gazelda. Your August Majesty, Lord Patrician Sir Player has gone missing in Queen Seraphina's friendship reserve. His servant says he was eaten by a tree. Not my fucking friendship reserve! Lord Patrician Sir Player has died. Player the Second has joined. I warned you, didn't I? Those trees are clearly possessed by an evil spirit of the primordial east. Damn it, Kydra! Looks like Kydra was right all along. Your Majesty, please, we need to burn this stupid grove to the ground before more people go missing. I don't know, Gazelda. You won't go anywhere near it if you know what's good for you. Damn, Kydra, you threatening people now? All right, muster an army of loggers to cut it down, set fire to the forest? No, we are not dropping my farming any further. Close the Queen Seraphina III Friendship Reserve for good. All right, start the vote. You guys can either muster an army of loggers to chop it down or close the Friendship Reserve for good. If you've not gone and started a rebellion, please start the rebellion. You can't. My authority and stability are too high. I'm too powerful. You can't stop me now. I'm too powerful. Oh, I can't believe we have to close my friendship reserve. This is bullshit. This is such bullshit. Just because a tree ate Sir Playa. Just because one tree eats a guy, now I gotta suffer. I still haven't forgotten your past wife owes me money. That was my grandmother, not me. Everyone, we must unite. One of us rebels, the stability will lower enough to where the rest of you can rebel and we can beat the shit out of her. Fuck your friendship reserve. It killed a person. The sovereignty of the East is more important than avenging your foolish comrade, who, as a reminder, got killed by a tree. The patricians continue to bicker and grumble, but no one dares go near the grove. Its creepy man-eating trees fall to legend once more. All right, a new wizard. God forbid a tree eat a man. A new wizard has risen in the south, your majesty. It's Dinosaria III's former acolyte. He completed his apprenticeship in record time. Usually it takes years to master magic, if the apprenticeship survives, that is. He's devoted himself to mastering turnip magic. He has taken off to Valmore in search of new treasures and secrets. Though not before using his powers to mass germinate a whole new valley of crops. Well, turnips. Yay! Farming! Thank you, Dinosauria's fucking apprentice! Alas, we must wait for both authority and stability are low enough, all in good time. Why? Wizards aren't much for sentiment, so maybe a parting gift to their former homeland of the coast. Perhaps he felt a sense of duty. Regardless, the fields of the coast have never been better. Yay! We're doing great. A clairvoyant visit. Hey, Dinosaria the Second. Your August Majesty, Your Serene Highness, Lord Patrician Sir Playa II has been having prosthetic dreams. Is it because their dad was eaten by a tree? Bro killed Kawaii. I guess he felt bad. He really did. Poor Kawaii was just like, I'm having a great time, and then was turned to a skeleton. What do you do with that peasant? Be able to vote? I say no, we must rise up and rebel. We do everything in our power to stop her from putting peasants in our seats. Lol, turnips for my death sounds fair, I suppose. Kiwi, how does it... Kiwi, I'm so sorry, Kawaii. Kawaii, how does it feel to be worth a bajillion turnips? Sir Playa says, it's true, I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Give me a prophecy then, Sir Playa. I look to the future and it speaks through me. No more, no less. I'm not even surprised my child went crazy. Yeah, you got eaten by a tree. For example, I dreamt countless Miss XD of being beheaded. Oh my god, we gotta behead Miss XD. As an Animal Crossing player, I am worth a ton of bells now. Is that why you're called Kawaii Bells? Wait, what? A plague of bees will bring doom upon Count Yvette's households. Oh no, the Beemans are back! Crew, the fucking Beemans are back. Those goddamn Beemans are back. Miss XD's gonna get beheaded, and the Beemans are back. What? Drokoff's bones. I can't live without honey on my toast. Even with Beemans? Please, your esteemed highness, have him foretell the future of the council. He could gain great insight into what mysteries. I mean... I'll let whatever happen. I'm gonna be honest. You guys can say just this once, begin the visions, throw him in the dungeon, or make Sir Playa II an official count advisor, even though his dad got eaten by a tree. Oh, purple's rise up. I want my bees back, and I'm willing to behead Miss XD for it. Dumpling, just because you started the original bee rebellion. Who did they kill? Wasn't it Mick Wiggles? Didn't Mick Wiggles get killed by those fucking Beemans you summoned? Anyway, it looks like we're just gonna make Sir Playa an official counselor. Alright, sure. That's fine, I guess. Oh, no, wait. Shit, I read that wrong. All right, just this once. Begin the vision. Sorry, I read it wrong. Lord Patrician Sir Playa spreads a dark velvet cloth onto the floor, sits cross-legged, and closes his eyes. After a moment's silence, he gasps. Unfortunate tidings, your august majesty. Let me gather myself so I may understand what lies ahead. Oh, no. Your majesty, I'm sorry. I foresee a slipping grip and whispers of weakness. Beware, beware. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, your august majesty. I'm sure this is all a trick. Come on, get out of here. Lord Patrician Dinororia II hauls him away. Their raised voices fade down the hallway. Sure enough, the Chancellor soon reports new trade agreement with Ashmead that puts the kingdom at a great disadvantage. Lord Patrician Sir Playa II must have known what he was talking about. Son of a bitch, my authority! Okay, well, let's end this season. I could still win. Everything's still fine. I have an heir, okay? Everything's going fine. Everything's going according to Keikaku. I will, again, give you guys the benefit of doing the things before my ambition. Mostly because I want my winning to be so sweet. Why do I always get the bad end of the stick? First I got sent to the dungeon for asking for my money back, and now I'm going to get beheaded. Anyway, the Archbishop says, Your Majesty, we are having terrible problems at the coast. The people have lost faith in the Ninth God. The churches are being left to crumble. But without priests to perform the rites, the dead are rising as ghouls in the abandoned crypts. There have been 9 attacks in this week alone. Great! There's fucking zombies with the oily boys. Oily zombies. There's fucking oily-ass zombies. The dead are rising. The dead are rising. Calm down, Your Majesty. For now, the incidents are confined to the coast. We must remind the coastal folk that they are at loss without the Ninth to protect them, especially once they've passed. So we can send more priests to the coast, cremate the bodies of the coast instead of burying them. That's a pretty good idea. Hire adventurers to eradicate the ghouls. No, you are not spending my fucking money. Or employ the ghouls as a source of cheap labor. Oh, that might also be good. You diss the Ninth God. They're perhaps rising my skeleton from the dead? I mean, maybe. Anyway, send more priests to the coast, cremate the bodies in the coast instead of burying them, or employ the ghouls as cheap labor. 10% gamble. I feel like Sour Lad would want us to do the 10% gamble. Oily zombie army rise up. I love this game just for the stupid memes it makes. I'm looking at the memes. Danny is working very hard on memes in the background. Good job, Danny. Anyway, it looks like we're gonna try for a 10% chance of cheap labor. Let's see what happens. Voting is closed. Night, Slice of Coffee. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's see if we could get some zombie labor. No. It proves difficult to find a use for captured ghouls. An attempt to put them to work in a dye factory ends disastered with 100 rainbow-colored corpses burst free from the facility and rampage through the streets, devouring commoners. Uh-oh. In the end, the ghoul problem in the coast gets worse and worse. With no solution in sight, farmers are afraid to cross their fields past nightfall, and merchants stop traveling between cities. Uh-oh. I've only got one comment to my memes. You'll never find my chairs, even when I'm caged. Nice farming down. All right, well, let's go comet sighting. Hi, Miss XD. You're going to lose your head. A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the east, Your Grace. The peasants are claiming it's a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Anything we could do? I mean... Tell them there's nothing to worry about. Just deliver a speech reassuring the peasants of the east that this comet isn't a good or bad thing, just a thing. Probably the ninth god riding a chariot or whatever. Oh no, things are bad for WAZY. Unfortunately, the peasants don't believe a word of it. Your reassurance only panics them further. For a few weeks, the east is gripped by panic. Riots break out on the street. Soothsayers wander the land, foretelling doom. Okay, well, I can still win this. I can still win this. Ahem. The peasants are still organizing a banquet in your honor, your majesty. Await my invitation. After a few weeks, the chancellor slides into your office looking very pleased with himself. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Your majesty, the town folks of the coast are ready for you to visit. Fuck yeah! Yes, for my surprise party. That's right, your majesty, keep up the pretense. It took me a little longer. We had to deal with ghouls, but that's somebody else's problem. You make preparations to leave, although it's meant to be a surprise. You may as well bring some essential luxuries. Your wife, Lorelei, steps up into the carriage and settles beside you, looking out of the window. She doesn't say much, instead spending the time lost in thought. This is very nice, don't you think? Very nice indeed. I'm so glad we agree, your majesty. Little Serafina makes the chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on the journey. You finally arrive at the coastal capital. Everywhere, the people line the streets and hang out of the windows, cheering your procession. Hold on, everybody. We'll go through the memes at the end of this. All right, guys, we worked hard, and you know what? We didn't let her win. Have an easy win. Good job, guys. I'm sure the ghouls will not be a problem next run. Absolutely not. Yeah, this is no longer my problem. Noble Patrician Phoenix Wolf stalks up to you and bows, their smile very rigid. Greetings, your august majesty. How good to see you. Surprise! By the knife god, I had no idea. The coastal citizens have decided they support the crown so much they put on a party in your honor. My goodness, I am so overcome. My goodness. Wow, what a surprise. Yes, that's quite understandable. It was a surprise for all of us. The voices of praise follow you as you travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in your path. Noble Patrician Phoenix Wolf face is like thunder. Oh my god! When you enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up and even more cheering. Yay, looks like WAZY won! The hall is filled with coastal town folks, but there are also common folks from across the kingdom. In one corner, eastern peasants clap politely, looking dignified. The chancellor looks stunned. I had no idea everyone had got together for this. Let's party. The people roar in approval. You spend a week in the coast, feasting and drinking, eating aquatic wolves with the commoners. Oh yeah, I forgot. Aquatic wolf is our sandwich. By the way, am I still in the dungeon? Yes, Danny. But you can't be on holiday forever. Eventually, you return to the capital where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again. Jim says, by the blood of the dead, we must have coin from the treasury. I found an ancient law stating that the East is entitled to funds for Eastern sporting activities. Phoenix Will goes, no, we need gold for our business. The peasants aren't working hard enough and we're losing momentum. You think back to the gathered peasants, tradespeople, and merchants, all cheering for you. So many of them cheering for you. Time for a change. I'm bringing peasants into the council. Peasants, peasants, peasants. What? Bringing peasants to the council? You lock eyes with them. You can tell they're thinking back to the banquet in their town. Yes, your esteemed highness. Of course. Even over a single day, it becomes clear that the nobles are running scared. You have so much support from ordinary people across the kingdom that nobles have realized just how outnumbered they are. Merchants and peasants rub shoulders with aristocrats in council sessions, bringing fresh perspective from the concerns of ordinary people to the throne for the first time. The kingdom grows truly harmonious. Your crown feels lighter on your head each morning you put it on. And WAZY just caused a coup herself. The stability is now serene. Trade is now dynamic and trade is now poor. So trade went up across the board and I now have money. Your reach stretches out in front of you full of hope and ready for a bright future. I did it! WAZY wins! The Count's attempts to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Count Dirtbones ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies. Everyone gradually learned to ignore them. The patricians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption. But what's new about that? They failed to gain the throne and lost money in the process. A bad investment. Stop booing me! It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by an entire kingdom. Queen Serafina III rode on a surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting, and popular reform, which were promptly undone after her passing. but the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted.
Boo.
Queen Seraphina III, the lawgiver. My spouse, Lorelei of the East. My successor, Queen Monarch Seraphina IV. Oh shit, I didn't even look at your guys' stats. I'm so sorry. We did it, crew. I won again. Now let's take a look at the memes. I did it, crew. I won again. Thanks for letting me win on my birthday. Let's take a look at the memes today, crew. Ahem. WAZY. Kakashi, no! What? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Force of habit.
Confirmed.
I'm sorry. I wasn't used to Kydra saying hot. Play more. I'll tell you what. We'll play it on my birthday. We're gonna pause now. I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'll tell you what. On my birthday subathon. Oh yeah. I guess I should probably tell you guys that. Monday, I'm gone this weekend because it's my actual birthday. I'm 30 to 40 years old and I don't need this shit and I'm doing bounce house things. So I'm gone this weekend and I'm very sorry I won't be streaming for the rest of the week, but I'm back on Monday. Monday, we're doing a subathon for my birthday where you guys can win prizes. Basically, the subs unlock prizes for you guys and other shit. I will give out games and other fun things if you guys show up, and I will be drawing everybody into a big bounce house picture. But you know what, when I'm tired of drawing, we will switch over to King of the Castle and we'll play some on my birthday and see if you guys can destroy me or if you will be beaten a fourth time or fifth time in this case. Anyway, you should rebel, emo boys. If I had a nickel for every time we oily boys failed because of stability, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. A lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. You're so right, Danny. Since we don't have a worm for Kawaii, we just did this. She turned me into a skeleton, WAZY. A skeleton? Got better. The library? Soren. When something lowers stability, shut up and take my money. God damn it, Danny. Emo boys, piss boys, oily boys. WAZY. That is how it works every time. Danny, if you want my chairs, somewhere I've hidden the largest pile of chairs in the world. And a trade offer. I receive Kawaii's life. You receive an uncomfortable amount of turnips. And Miss XD with, I hope next game nothing bad happens to me. It's probably fine, Miss XD. Anyway, that's our stream for the day. Again, I'm not back until Monday, and I apologize for that. But that doesn't mean... I might be in the Discord talking to you guys tomorrow. I do have some work to finish up tomorrow. So I'll probably come in and hang out with you guys. And hang out. I don't know if I'll necessarily, like... we'll play Among Us or whatever, but I'll at least come hang out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for fucking chilling out with me and playing this game with me. I do miss it. That was like when we played it for Crew Summer Games, I was like, right, this game is so fucking fun, actually. Anyway, thank you guys for fucking chilling out with me. I love and appreciate you guys all. Remember, drink some fucking water for once in your fucking lives. God damn. Anyway, Bia's playing Peak. So I guess we'll go see Bia and Jesse. Looks like they're trying to survive. So we'll go,
I've grown old and infirm.
we'll go raid Bia and Jesse, see how they're doing. Actually,
Whoop.
is Jesse still with them? Yippee! I don't see Jesse still with them. That's okay. We're gonna go raid them. At least you're alive in a dungeon. Until next time, crew. Kick names, take ass, get the absolute fuck out of my house. I will see you bastards on Monday. Let's get the fuck out. Okay, bye.
Tallest man the chat's ever seen. Come on.
I'll make sure you turn your volume down.
Better turn it down.
Our rants, bad opinions, crew. Time to gather round.
Buddy, shut up.
Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
Dang.
Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Pineapple it's a crime if you're talking about fruit. Beat you down like you got stuffed in a Pikachu suit. Words are hard, doesn't phase a streamer much. Choice language, but is it German or Dutch? I don't know. Buried in the dregs as the chaos begins. Get on the hype train, something goes wrong. Bad Wilkins, yelling from the floor is a common routine. While the streamer's getting cheesed like a whole plate of poutine. Go!
Here's on, make sure you turn your volume down.
Little loud.
Heartland's bad opinions crew, time to gather round.
Time to tune in.
Pinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic extremes.
Break it down.
WAZY on the mic like a